Hello and welcome. I am Arumba. Thank you for joining me. Let's play some Civilization 6 with Filthy Robots. We're going to do some multiplayer versus Deity. How's it going, Filthy?
Doing well, man. I'm really looking forward to abusing the hell out of some AI.
Yeah, so we finally have multiplayer. We don't have to do the screen share thing and play the same nation or anything. So we both had a similar idea. We wanted to take advantage of some of these early game abusive civilizations. You've chosen Gilgamesh? Why
Gilgamesh.
is that?
War cards. Oh my god, war cards are so much fun.
Yeah, I tried them briefly. The status quo strategy seems to be just build war carts, right?
Build lots of them, and then when you're done with that, build some more.
Yeah. And I'm playing as Scythia, Tamris, because she's crazy with horses. So
Yes.
I am ready if you are ready.
I am also ready to go. We should talk about ground rules. Maybe when we get in the game, there's no turn timer. Are we going to do... What, if any, limitations are we doing on the current chopping issues, selling units for gold issues, etc.,
From the
etc.?
first stirrings of life beneath water,
Well, I think we
the
should
great
probably
beasts
like
of
for
the
me in
Stone
particular,
Age,
since I'm Scythia, I should
to man taking
avoid
his first
selling
upright
horses,
steps,
right? So the
you have
exploit
come far.
right now is
Now begins
Scythia
your
gets double
greatest
horses,
quest.
and there's policies you can use that give
From this
you.
early cradle of
I'm
civilization,
talking over Sean
on
Bean
towards
right now.
the
Yeah, I'd wait
stars.
too.
Much rests
So
upon your shoulders,
Scythia
King
gets these huge
Gilgamesh.
bonuses to horse
Your
production,
own
right?
people.
And she can have two horses every time she builds one, and you can sell them for like 100 gold, right? And then you can use the 200 gold you got from the two horses to like buy a granary, which
Yeah.
is cheaper than it is to just build a granary directly. So she's broken as hell if you sell units.
What's
So I won't do that if
Okay.
you don't do what?
Oh, I think we should do the kind of the multiplayer ground rules at the moment seem to be no chopping outside of your borders, so that you don't just abuse running around the map with workers chopping forests 500 tiles away that still give you full production. And also we
So
should talk about that exploit too. Apparently, chops don't scale on game speed, so you get the same amount of production or food in production that you would get on marathon as you do on online speed, but online speed is at 200% of standard, while marathon is at whatever that is, half of standard or whatever the hell it is for terms of speed timing. So that's a big one. So no chopping outside of your borders. Still allows you to do some chopping if you want, and no selling units for gold to either pre-purchase stuff or to make up for gold deficits. So there's occasionally a time like your scout's about to die because two barbarians are going to slam into him next turn, and he's out. He has one movement left, and you can delete him. That I think is a reasonable time to delete something. You capture an enemy settler, you can delete that for gold. I'm fine with that too. But I'm not so fine with selling units. You creating two units to sell one to get better to build more buildings than you'd be able to build in the same amount of time. That I'm not okay with.
we actually talked about that in the pre-release build where we're talking about using a worker to chop forests to use the production to make more workers. That on its own was kind of a weak exploit because it is actually better. What a lot of people are doing right now, in fact, is they're taking a worker, they're using two builds, and then they're selling the worker.
Yeah,
for
I want that
gold.
removed too.
And then if you do that twice, you get yourself a free worker. So it actually only saves you, like, you get one free build out of doing it that way.
Yep.
But because like a builder, he'll sell for the same price regardless of the number of builds he has remaining.
Yep.
So yeah, there's a bunch of things. Let's see. I thought there was one more. Okay, how about this? If you know that your worker or your settler or any unit in general, this is another exploit people are doing in multiplayer in particular, is if they know that their unit's gonna get murdered on the next turn, they just sell it.
Yeah,
You can sell anywhere. You don't have to be inside your borders. So instead of letting the enemy kill it and get experience, you just sell it and get some money back.
yeah, I'm indifferent to that. We're playing against Deity AI. We're not worried about their experience game. They're going to be cheating on that anyways. And I actually don't mind that as a whole because I think that's a pretty valid strategy, especially if you're deleting units. I mean, it's like a different thing for like scouts. If your scout's just running away and there's one scout, that's one thing because you're deleting a unit that has no combat potential. But if you're like deleting a low hit point archer, that's an attack that you have that your opponent was going to have to make and doesn't have to make anymore. All right, so you looked at your start and you decide. Did you settle first turn? I'm kind of curious.
I did. Yeah, I moved one tile, but I did settle.
I'm really considering moving 3 turns to settle.
Wow. You can see that far? You can see where you want to be?
I could see the hill I want to settle on next to horses, but I'm considering that versus something else. I don't know. I'm a
Yeah.
little torn about one of these starts. The start.
So for the record, we are allies, right? You're not going to backstab me? If you backstab
Right.
me, I'm going to
Right.
kill you in your face. Don't
normally,
backstab
normally I
me.
wouldn't be too concerned, but you are Scythia, so it's like maybe I do have to take that into account. Like,
Yeah, I think you're going to be way stronger than I am at the very beginning, but I already have two horses within range of, like, within 2 tiles of my city, so
yeah,
I'm gonna
that's
be
spawn
solid.
location. That spawn bias is pretty ridiculous. Like, it's just online speed. I'm really hesitating about this start. I have like mediocre start, but
no,
like
Did we do online speed? Or
We
quick
did.
Speed?
I'm pretty sure it's
We did
online.
online. Yeah, you're right. You chose it. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
So
game
we're
speed
playing with
online.
So okay, with online speed, it doubles your everything, right? But it doesn't actually reflect it in like the tooltips, does it? I'm still showing like 4.2 production.
Does it double everything like that? I don't think it doubles your production. I think it just halves the cost of everything.
Oh, is that how it does it? Okay.
Yeah.
I might explain it. I don't have the numbers memorized for unit costs and stuff.
God, I don't. Oh man, I'm really struggling with this settle. Like, there's a spot that I really want to plant a city, and I'm currently 3 tiles away from it. And that means if I settle in place, I block that settle location for myself later.
Did you see there was something where the guys who made Civ 5 actually tried to answer the question of whether it's better to settle first turn or not. And they ran a whole bunch of series of simulations with computers over like hundreds of turns on whether they settled first turn or didn't settle first turn. They had a control group and a test group, all that stuff.
And what did they find? I didn't see
most of the time, moving up to 1 turn is better than settling in place.
Yeah, but not like 2 or 3, right? Yeah, so like pretty standard.
2 to 3 turns, and you like for the AI at least. Maybe it's different for players. AIs can run into some serious issues where they'll like lose out on a wonder by 1 turn on like turn 50, and that wrecks them. They're way behind, all because of 1 turn difference.
Yeah, that's funny.
So it's very dangerous for them. But 1 turn, totally do it.
That's interesting.
I thought it was funny because you said at the beginning of the game, "Oh hey, we're gonna be waiting on Arumba, right?" No, it turns out we're waiting on you.
Well,
Oh,
I was
I
taking
didn't
city
notice
place.
that the turn had passed there. My bad.
All right, hold on a sec. You were calling me out on dictating the log while you were actually. Never mind. Okay.
Yeah. Well, hey,
situated.
relax.
perfect,
It's
it's
fine.
perfect.
It's fine.
It's perfect.
I gotta get used to the keyboard shortcuts here because we were playing a bunch of.
I changed mine around a little bit, but not too much, just a little
Alright. I found Grease. Grease is not you. Let's murder him.
bit.
The Solar allies, except the AI don't know that.
Right. Yeah, so it's a little bit cheating. It's basically it's 2v1 v1 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 because it's a free for all. Yeah. And we're only doing it that way. I'd happily do 2v4 except we can't currently there's no settings for making allies, right now. So
I understand that there actually is. You just have to like modify game files and stuff.
right. I'm sorry, there's no GUI interface for that, so
We didn't really want to get involved in all that, so we decided against that. I'm actually going first turn, first builder first.
yeah, I did too. Because
Oh,
on this speed although I might already regret it, but we'll see.
Yeah, my
Jesus.
reasoning was.
I just found London. This is turn 6, and I can see in their borders they have their London settled. It's pop 3, has a scout out and a warrior out, and he has 2 settlers out already.
Yeah, I found Greece. He's got 2 warriors near me.
Yeah.
I went early worker because I wanted to do the 3 boosted tiles for craftsmanship because I want to go straight to military tradition for the 100% cavalry boost.
Oh, I was just gonna chop out things with my worker.
Oh, you are gonna chop stuff out?
Oh, I said anything in your borders, right?
You're cheating bastard. Is what you are. I dare you.
Yeah.
All right. All right. I don't seem to find very many goody huts in
Who
Civ
deserves
6
more
versus
credit
in
than the
Civ
wife
5.
of a
Deity AI doesn't escort settlers? What?
Seems reasonable.
I can't currently get him because he's across a river with a. But that would. Oh my god. Alright, I'm gonna steal his settler.
You declaring war already?
I'm
Nice.
I'm sincerely considering it. I can't do it if I can get to a position where I can actually steal the unit. I'm going to. No,
Alright.
this is DDI. I might just get crushed. I haven't. Oh, he's running the wrong way. Let's see if I can just flank or follow him
I'm
down.
actually thinking that as Scythia, normally if we weren't doing what we're doing right now, I would totally be doing like normal playstyle for me would be getting at least one or two scouts. I would take the survey policy. I would do all kinds of stuff like that. But as is, I feel like I'm not even gonna make scouts. Like why bother when I could just use workers?
You can't,
I'm not gonna do that.
You
I'm
can't
not
use
gonna do that.
workers.
I'm not gonna do
Barbs
that.
will steal your workers.
But I'm gonna end up with horsemen so soon. Just don't see it as necessary. All right, I apologize for going a little bit slow there. I had to choose my policies. I think I was 1 turn ahead of you. Did you actually
Yes.
move for 1 turn?
I did.
It is not wisdom, but
You should be good to go now.
Yeah.
And we're going straight for 8 turns. I'm gonna have horseback riding.
Jesus. That's so funny.
Yeah, and I gotta go straight down to these other horses. I might have to buy that tile. Let's see. 2 turns to get there. Yeah, I'm gonna go back. Sparta, she looks cool.
Yeah, that's Gorgo or whatever her name is.
Yeah, Gorgo. Yep.
Yep.
She already doesn't like me. She's unfriendly.
I am fond of pigs.
I'm surprised, right?
I hate Victoria. She's like super annoying AI personality. So I am amused that she's my neighbor. I'm really looking forward to killing her.
Oh wow, it's only 25 gold to buy tiles. That's so cheap. Within one range, it's just 25 gold. And then it's 40 for the ones a little bit further away. I find this interesting. In Civ 6, it doesn't seem like gold cost goes up for purchasing tiles. And in Civ 5, I'm so used to that extra 5 gold cost every time.
I think it does go up, but it's not. I don't think it's as sensical as it is in Civ 5. Like I think I think it's based. There's someone saying because I found it because I had one turn where I'm like, okay, I'm gonna buy this tile next turn, and then the turn rolled over and it got more expensive. So I don't know if it is just an updated thing or if it was I hit some sort of era timing. I don't really know that quite yet.
It could be based on era. It could be more logical.
So I did test that amenity thing, and you don't get multiple amenities for having multiple copies. Like if you have 5 cities, you don't get 5 copies of amenity just because you have 2 of them improved.
Yeah, that is so weird. I
don't
understand that.
I don't know why that is either. That seems like a very strange thing to do.
All right, looks like I'm actually gonna be able to knock out a settler before I start going nuts on horseman production.
That's what I want to do too. I have 2 AI very close to me, or I think this is an AI. When I go next to a border, how come I don't meet the player?
I don't know. Maybe it's different from Civ 5. Could be that
Solid.
you need to see a unit or see the city.
Yeah, that's kind of weird.
Yeah.
But I am in the corner. I have an AI settled 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 tiles from my capital, and my capital is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 tiles from Victoria's capital. So I am in prime war cart position. That's what I'm getting at.
I think I'm like 11 or 12 tiles away from Gorgo. I've met Spain, but I don't actually know where he is. Let's see if I can declare friendship, denounce, surprise war. No, I don't want to do those things. Why can I not send him a delegation? Probably because he's not in vision range right now.
Not entirely sure. That's what I'm saying. Like I'm having trouble finding or meeting people
silly.
too.
I think I'm towards the south of the actual map because I've got some tundra right below me.
I'm in the very north, so
okay.
We may have to clear a road to each other.
No man ever wetted clay.
Have you adjusted to? Okay, here's some yellow borders. This is okay. I found Spain, east southeast of Greece.
I don't know who the fuck this is. England has 2 warriors on this person's border, but I don't know the colors well enough yet to know what this is, and I can't go into the borders because they have. It turns out it was early empire that gives you closed borders. So.
Oh, it's not the tech? I thought it was just the next era.
I thought that too, but no, it's early empire. You can actually, it's in the description, but of course it's hidden. It's, like so you have to actually. Oh, actually no, there's actually an icon for that on that one too, on that. But.
Okay, so we're both we're just blind then. What you're saying?
Blind and dumb.
Well, in 3 turns, I have horseback riding, and in 1 turn I have craftsmanship done. So I'm very close here. Within the first episode here, I think I'm like 7 or so turns away from having military tradition. I'll be a full online Scythia.
That's so scary.
Yeah, I'm gonna see if I can knock out a granary next.
I did.
Sorry for making you wait. Stop beeping at me. You're clicking like a little bell on your screen, aren't you?
It's India.
You're clicking the annoy Arumba button. What you're doing?
How have I not met them yet? I'm standing next to India's scout, literally next to it. Our units are adjacent to each other, and I have not got a meet India screen yet. That seems kind of fucked up.
Maybe I want a second. I think I probably do want a second builder first. I was really hoping I could get a pantheon out. I love getting the culture pantheon for pastures with
Scythia.
It's
very good.
It's insanely strong because she already has priority or preference for. Oh, I have diplomatic things pending. Oh, okay. They're trying to send me money. Great.
Yep, I accept
Are you
that.
such a coward to avoid bloodshed? Thank you.
That's quite a diplomatic say.
She's not very nice. I need to clear a barbarian outpost now.
It's work hard time for me. Got my 1 settler out. That's all I wanted.
Yeah.
All the room I have, quite honestly.
No, I've tried
Every
playing against
nation
CD
lives
once
by
already, and
exchanging.
I actually just went straight to a six pop city, and I didn't even go for settlers, and was able to stand toe to toe as Scythia.
Yeah, it's
He's
ridiculous.
kind of crazy. Oh, that's right. We're playing Civ 5. Or sorry, Civ 6. I forgot that you lose population when you make a settler. That's so weird, man.
It's
There's major
yeah.
differences in the games.
Yep, it really is quite weird.
Did you know that settlers have 3 base vision?
Yes.
Most military units have 2.
We discovered that I think in the same game, right?
We talked about it, I think, on the weekend.
Yeah.
Waiting on Mr.
I think
FilthyRobot.
the AI, Deity AI, will steal my settler with a scout. Probably not,
Only,
right?
only if you're at war. Are you at war?
No, I'm not at war. Okay,
Naturally, there's a goody hut. Like 6 tiles for me.
of course.
Five tiles, but I missed it, and now this stupid settler found it.
Mm.
Because he's got the extra vision.
Yeah, kind of ridiculous.
Spain declared war on Amsterdam.
Okay, well, London's got like 5 warriors headed straight for Gandhi. I might just encourage that.
All right, I'm gonna start knocking out horsemen. Just go for it. I can knock them out. I'm gonna get 2 horsemen in 3 turns. Our roads have been upgraded. Okay. Do you think we'll be able to actually make any wonders against the AI? It seems to me like they don't really get nearly as large of a boost.
Well, there's a very easy way to make all the wonders you want, which is to kill all the AI, and then you can build all the wonders you want. Because they'll all be there.
Indeed. I've met a city-state. I was not the first person there.
I have not found a city-state yet.
Ooh.
I still don't have... Oh, Gandhi has now met me, apparently. But apparently I couldn't do it on my turn. So that's interesting. Let's take a look. Victoria sent me a message.
Oh, nice. Okay, so Candy. Do you know where Candy is?
Yeah, it's really
CC?
cool. Yep, that's
Okay.
the suzerain that gives you relics if you have suzerain status with them and find wonders.
Yeah, I didn't get the extra envoy for meeting them first, but their mission for me right now, their quest, is to destroy a barbarian outpost within 5 tiles. I hit it once in the previous turn. They just slammed it. Now it's got like 1 health left. So
Nice.
here's what I get. I get the bonus envoy, which is going to give me 2 faith, which is going to give me my pantheon. I also clear the outpost, which gives me the inspiration from clearing the outpost, which is military tradition, which is the one that boosts my cavalry.
That's pretty
So-
solid.
Yeah, that is awesome.
Yeah,
Really
I love
good.
it. It's actually surprisingly, in online play I found this too. It's surprisingly really bad for your timings if there aren't barbarians close enough to you, because you actually do want to kill some barbarians for a bunch of those timings. Bronze working is really important because it gives you encampments, which is the only way you can build horsemen if you don't have more. If you only have 1 horses, that's really important.
Yeah.
And then so a bunch of the civics tree ones are really important too, like military tradition, clear barb outpost. So it's a big pain if you don't have that nearby. All right, so enough talking. I'm like, what do I attack? I already have war cards. I don't need anything else. Like, I guess
Yeah.
I'll get an archer or 2. That could be helpful, I
Like-
suppose.
That's the main advantage for Gilgamesh, right? Is that you don't need horses.
No, it's even better than that. I mean, war cards are cheaper than. I mean, not. I guess compared to Scythia, you're talking. Yeah. Compared to Scythia, that is the benefit. You don't need any tech for them because they're not cheaper than Scythia horses because Scythia horsemen are ridiculous.
Right.
They're ridiculously
Gorgo has
efficient. So.
proposed this. She's trying to buy my horses. Screw you, Gorgo. I need those horses so I can
Yeah,
build
right.
2 at a time. I'm building 4 horses right now out of my 2 cities. Alright. So there's nothing really to be done on this turn. So this is really nice because now I've got this +2 faith per turn, and I will hopefully hear. Do you know what what's the faith cost for a pantheon in quick play or online play?
I want to say, I think it's actually 20. I seem to get them. I actually don't know 100%, and it might actually scale. If it's like Civ 5, the Pantheon cost goes up for each subsequent person who's founded a Pantheon. So first Pantheon's cheaper than second Pantheon. That got modded out in the multiplayer version because basically we decided that it was less reasonable to do that. It was too much of a benefit in the early game for someone who gets that first Pantheon compared to the other ones. So I've found it that if I get a single faith rune early, I seem to get the Pantheon, but not always. So my suspicion is it might actually rise over time here. So we should check that. When you get your Pantheon, tell me how much faith you had.
Okay. I'm at 10 and I don't have it yet, so it's not doubled down to like nothing.
No, I thought it was 20 is what I thought it needs to be. Yeah, so Gandhi I had 2 Deity AI within 10 tiles of my capital, their capitals. Gandhi took his free settler and expanded directly towards me. So, and Gandhi has that really annoying ability of extra war weariness when you're fighting him.
Mm-hmm. Did you ever figure out the bug what you ran into where?
Yeah, it wasn't a
your war
bug.
awareness
It's just that's
never
how
went down?
slow it is. No, it's basically so. NotQ took a look at. He logs. I don't know what he's running to do the logging while he's playing, but he is running something that lets him log some of the stuff that's happening in the background that's not directly visible on the screen for you and I. And there was. Sorry, just fighting some barbarians over here. Basically, I had accumulated over, I think, 8,000 war weariness, and on online speeds, the fastest speed, it was only reducing that by 200 per turn. So so basically I never hit whatever the next point was to go down from the war weariness I had to a lower war weariness.
Wow.
After I think I was 23 turns at the same war weariness on online speed, which is forever. So
Yeah, that's kind of insane.
yeah.
Well, we're gonna put in a small cut here, but we're gonna apparently be going to war. I think in the next episode already, because I've got soon to be 6 horses.
Yeah, it's ridiculous, right? See
All
you guys
right,
soon.
Well, thanks for watching. We'll see you soon.